Hey you guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2015. I hope the start of your new year is going great so far. So yeah, I haven't made a video in like forever and a day, and I'm so sorry. It wasn't intentional. I didn't intend to be away for this long, but so is life sometimes. I just got really busy. But yeah, so a lot of you have been asking for this video, and I figured the best way to start off my 2015 in terms of YouTube is to go ahead and do my Black Friday haul for you guys. So if you are interested, please stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so before I even get started and get into the nitty-gritty, I'm going to preface this by saying this video is going to be long. If you've seen my haul videos before, you already know this video is going to be long. So please get comfy, get some snacks, get something to drink, some water, some juice, whatever you like, and just chill out. So yeah, first things first. True story, wasn't ever really gonna do Black Friday this year, just because first and foremost I cut my hair off. There's gonna be more details in another video. Cut my hair. I have products upon products upon products that are getting old-ish that I need to really be using. So I wasn't really actually even feeling like in the Black Friday shopping mood for whatever reason. So I just wasn't in the mood to, you know, do anything for Black Friday. I saw all the sales. There was like oodles and oodles of really good sales, but just wasn't grabbing me. So on Black Friday day, I go on Facebook and my girl Sam, hey Sam, on YouTube, she is known as Fire Opal 94. For those of you who follow her, or if you don't, you should go follow her. Basically, she's the one who pushed me. She pushed me to buy products because she started as like, oh, you need to at least check out this company for this product because it is bomb. And then of course I'm like looking through sales and stuff, and I was like, oh, what about this company? What about this company? She gave me the itch, and all you product junkies know you just need one itch and then it's just like a downward spiral. So it is her fault. She's kind of like the catalyst that started this Black Friday haul. But no, Sam's great. I love you. So yeah, let's get into it. First things first, I bought a good bit, but I didn't go crazy like I think I usually do. The first company that I'm really excited about that I ordered from is Blue Rose Beauty. And I've heard so many great things about this company, especially a couple of these products. So I'm really excited to be trying her out. I forget actually all the sales, what they were. It was so long. It was like a month and a half ago now, so I just forget. But yeah, she had a really good sale and shipping was like on point. I had no issues with customer service, so even better. But the couple things I got from her is her Wild Cherry Leave-In Conditioner. Looks like this. And I know her labels, I think she just changed her labels, so if you go to purchase from her and the labels look different, I believe she just redid her labels, so her labels may be different than what I'm showing now. The other thing, or another thing I got is her coconut hair milk. And when I went on her website, I hadn't really done a lot of prep work in terms of like watching reviews and stuff. I knew what I wanted, but there was other things that were kind of catching my eye, so that's why I have like a little variety of things. I also got her toasted marshmallows, which I believe this is kind of like a leave-in slash moisturizer slash whatever. It smells amazing, but this is what it looks like. Toasted marshmallows. And then this one is also really popular, and this is her okra curling cream. And this is what it looks like, and I can go ahead and open it for you guys. It doesn't really smell like anything. It smells like a clean scent. I know the other the things that I just showed, like the hair milks and stuff, do have like a sweeter smell, but this doesn't really smell like anything. And hopefully I can show this to you without like spilling it all over the place. There we go. So it's like a really like loose, like cream type deal. It's really light. Ooh, it does have some slip to it. So I definitely will be using this as a wash and go styler. But yeah, so that's kind of, there we go. That's kind of what it looks like. It's really loose and wiggly. It's almost the consistency. It reminds me of the Cantu curling cream, which I really love. So we'll see about that. Again, this is the okra, her okra curling cream. I also got her Manuka Honey Moisturizing Conditioner. It looks like this. And this conditioner, just from like opening and looking at it, I'm slightly disappointed because it is really like loose. Like it's just really wiggly jiggly. It's even looser than the curling cream that I just showed. And it's like really watery, really liquidy. So I don't really like my conditioners being like really loose like this. But it feels like it has some good slip. It's really lightweight though, so we'll see. If anything, I probably can get away with using it as a leave-in. So that is that. Let me clean off my hand here. Okay. And the last thing I got from Blue Rose Beauty, which I was told, I was talking to Sam when I was ordering this, and I was like, you know, what do you think about this one? Is it good? Or I was like, do you like it or something? And she was like, no. She was like, I love it. She was like, you have to get 2 of them. So I got 2 of the Cocoa Coffee Rasul hair mask. And I've heard great things about this hair mask. And it smells amazing. It smells like chocolate, basically. And this one is like really, really thick. So this is what it looks like. It's a little wiggly jiggly. And I think there may be... Okay. There's a little bit of a consistency issue between the two. This one is thicker. As you can see, it's not really going anywhere. That one's thicker. But this one is a little bit looser. Which, I mean, it's a... See, it kind of jiggles, and I can actually pour it out. It's still thick, but the other one, like I just turned upside down, not going anywhere. It feels really nice and creamy, though. Really nice and creamy. Ooh, it has really good slip. Ooh, I like that. I like it just by touching it. So, and it smells so good. Okay, so I think I'm going to be happy with that. I definitely will be coming on and doing reviews for you guys. It just smells so good. So I'm really excited about her Cocoa Coffee Rasul hair mask. Okay, and that's all I got from Blue Rose Beauty. The next company I ordered from, which a lot of people, I guess, new subscribers and things have been finding this video. They've been asking me if I've actually been still using this particular buttercream, and I was like, yeah, I just haven't ordered it for a while, but I actually just re-upped, and that is the Naturally Hair Care Olive and Jojoba Buttercream. And I just love, I have a video on this, I love this buttercream. Like I said, I haven't bought it in a while, but I love the red jar, and she actually got new labels, which I think are super duper cute. But man, it smells so good. So good. It smells exactly like banana Laffy Taffy. It just smells so good, and it looks like that. And it's just so nice and creamy and just whipped like phenomenally. It's just so, I love this stuff. I love it as a moisturizer. I love it as a moisturizer and as a leave-in. Let me stop sniffing it like a weirdo. And it's just really, really great, especially as a leave-in too, because sometimes buttercreams don't have a lot of slip for me, but this one is perfect. So I actually got 2 of the olive and jojobas. And one thing I got that was new, that I was kind of on the fence about trying, but I went ahead and got it, is her Cocoa Whipped Buttercream, because I figured if I love the olive and jojoba, I'm going to love this one too. This one is definitely a little bit thicker. I definitely know that I am going to use this primarily as a moisturizer. It smells really nice though. It's kind of like a sweet kind of vanilla-y scent, but this is what it looks like. It's nice and whipped. And like when you're just touching it, you feel the moisture from the water that's in it, and it's really like smooth and just creamy. Again, it doesn't have the same amount of like slip and texture as the olive and jojoba, but I still think I'm probably going to like this one as a nice moisturizer. Okay. So that's all I got from Naturally Hair Care. As always, customer service was on point. Shipping, she put on her website from the jump, she said it's going to take about 2 weeks before I even ship out, which I'm cool with as long as, you know, it's upfront and I know what's happening with my product. So I got those 3 from her. And the next thing, I have been fiending after these products since I started videos on YouTube, or even watching YouTube. Forget videos on YouTube. So it's been a hot minute, and that is the Comet Biologics. Yeah, Comet. So I know a lot of you have probably heard of Comet. They actually had a sale for, it was like the Monday after Black Friday, I believe. And I believe they were having like 20% off or 30% off or something. And I was like, you know what? Go ahead and order it, because you never had Comet and I've wanted it for so long. So I went ahead and ordered, and I, of course, got the Omelette and Olive Heavy Cream. Like, all of her products have a cult following, but I think this is one of like the most popular ones. And I do want to point out that this one is for coarse hair. And I'll show you. The smells, none of these really smell like anything. So if you don't like smells or scented fragrances, it doesn't really smell like anything. It smells like herbally to me. But this is the Omelette Olive, what it looks like. And it's just really, really thick and creamy. Really luscious. I describe this as luscious. Really nice. Rubbing, like, just rubbing it together, you feel the oils and like just the thickness of it. And that's partly because there's castor oil in it. And so yeah, this is a really nice kind of, and it's also called heavy cream. So it's really nice and thick. And I think I'm really gonna like this as a moisturizer. The other thing I got is the Burdock Root Buttercream. And when I used to do, like, look at reviews of both of these, I always wondered what the difference was. And when I got them, I finally realized the buttercream also says it's for fine, thin hair. And looking at it, it's still like a thick cream like the Omelette and Olive, but just touching it, it's a lot lighter, first of all. You still feel that moisture, and there's a little bit more slip to this. So this one I actually may even use as like a leave-in and a moisturizer, versus the Omelette and Olive, I may, depending upon how it acts with my hair, I may only use it as a moisturizer. But yeah. So the Burdock Root is lighter, for those of you who want to know. It may play nicer with your hair. Like I said, it's for fine, thin hair it's marketed for. So for those of you wondering, that's the difference between those two. And I also got the Cocoa Tree Detangling Ghee, which I have been told multiple times is amazing. This is what it looks like. I think all these are 8-ounce jars. And this, you guys, I understand why this stuff is amazing, because just touching it, I haven't even used this, just touching it is amazing. So this is what it looks like. It smells like chocolate. It smells like cocoa powder. It smells really good. So this is what it looks like. But just like touching it, like, this is so nice. This is so nice. Like, it's not heavy. It's not thick and heavy, but it's also not light. It's right in that sweet spot for my hair where it's just like a happy medium. But just touching it, you get the moisture off of it, but you also feel the slip. The slip is amazing. So I already know I'm probably going to fall in love with this, and this is what's going to cause me to go back and buy Comet again and again and again, because typically it's always one product that gets me. So I'm really excited to try the Cocoa Tree Detangling Ghee. Lastly, from Comet, I got the Olive and Honey Hydrating Hair Balm. I have used this a couple times so far, and basically it's like a thick kind of serum consistency. And as you can see, and how I like to use it is I will put like a refresher spray on my hair, and then I'll seal with this, and it looks like this, and it's kind of, it's almost like you can see the sheen on my hand. It's like a, I don't want to say greasy, but you can definitely feel the oils in it. But like once I put it on my hair just soaks it up, and it seals in all that moisture from the refresher spray. So far I really like it. What was I gonna say? I also use it for, like, if I used a really heavy cast gel and my hair is crunchy the day after, I'll take a little bit of this and just fluff out my hair with it, and my hair is super soft, and it's also really shiny with this in it. So that is the Olive and Honey hydrating balm. I was only going to get the sample size of this, but I decided, I was like, hey, let's go ahead and get the full size. But this is going to last me a really long time, because you just don't need a lot, basically. So that is from Comet. Okay, the next thing I'm super excited about. And I was told that I had to get this. There was like no ifs, ands, or buts, because Sam was like, girl, get your life and get this. Like, do yourself a favor and buy this. So Bobeam Hair Care, I've done a review on her shampoo bars, which I can link down below for those of you who are interested in the description box. I love her Coco Rasul shampoo bar. I love it. It is a staple. I still have like a gazillion of them in my stash. Love them. She recently came out with conditioners. So I ordered 4 conditioners from her. The first, I believe this conditioner in particular is like a part of her line, whereas I think the other one I ordered is limited edition. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me, but this is what I was told, and this is what I gathered. So the first is her conditioner that, I think she had this first, and this is basically it's called the Bobeam conditioner, and I got an unscented version, and I also got a scented version in lavender. So I believe she has the lavender one, which is Pamper, which is why mine's called Pamper. And I believe the other scented one is Peppermint, which is called Revitalize. And I can't remember if there's a 4th one or not. I don't know. You have to go on her website. But I decided to get the Pamper one, which is lavender. And I'll go ahead and show you guys. And they look exactly the same. So I'll open both of them up. So this one is the lavender one, and that's what it looks like. Okay. And this one is the unscented one. Unscented, it's unscented. You don't smell anything. Lavender, love it. I love lavender. It's a really, I want to say it's a strong lavender smell, but it's not like super duper overpowering with lavender, because lavender is really strong. So it's really nice and creamy. Okay. It's a little lightweight feeling, like it doesn't have thickness to it like I usually like my conditioners to have. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out for me. If anything, again, I will work it out as a leave-in conditioner. So, but you also feel like the slip in it too, which will probably help me with detangling. So I'm excited about those. So this next one, I bought two of them. And this apparently is like limited edition, or the scent is limited edition, or something about it is like limited edition. But apparently, Sam did a review, like she was a tester for this conditioner, and she also did a review on it. And she ranted and raved about how good this stuff was. And she told me, she was like, Jessica, you have to get this. Like you have to get it, and you have to get like more than one. And this is her Bobeam Cocoa Cream Conditioner. And I think she just debuted this for Black Friday. And y'all, Sam, if I can open it, you were right. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know right now, you were right. Let me open the one that's actually open, okay? Oh, first of all, it smells amazing. It smells like chocolate, okay? We all know that Jessica likes chocolate. It smells really good. It looks like this. Again, it looks very similar to her other conditioner. And it's very creamy. Very, very creamy. But feeling it, it's got that thickness that I want. And honey, there is slip in this bad boy. Oh, I cannot wait. Just by touching it, I know I'm probably going to enjoy this. I can't wait to try this. I don't really know. Let me look real quick. Because, I mean, they both conditioners feel similar. This one, like I said, the Cocoa Cream has a little bit more slip to it. And the ingredients are similar, but they are different from each other. But, yeah, there's something in this that I'm really excited for. So again, if you want to see a review on this particular one, I will leave Sam's review down in the description box. So you can just click on the link and you can watch. So that is from Bobeam. And Bobeam, as always, has super duper fast shipping. She also, which I love about her, I got an email like a day or two after I ordered, and it was a PayPal, and like just reading like the top of my email, it said you have been refunded. And my heart was like, what? Why have I been refunded? Like, I want this conditioner. And this conditioner in the limited one actually sold out on Black Friday. So what she did was she extended her sale code and restocked this for us. But I was like, why am I being refunded? So I actually opened the email, looked at it, and she actually refunded me a portion of my shipping costs, because the shipping turned out to be less than what she originally charged me. And I was like, and it was only like $2 or something. It was like $2.50 or something like that. And I was like, this is customer service. That, Lakita, that is how you do it, honey. You get gold stars all around. I mean, you can teach some of these people what customer service is. I mean, even if it's like $2.50, I would have never known. Like, I would have never known what shipping costs are, like, at the end of the day. You know, I'm just worried about my products. But that is just phenomenal. That's another reason why I love her. Customer service is on point, and she's just really nice. So, Bobeam, if you haven't checked them out, please go check them out. Like, she has a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. So, last but not least, I don't really want to end my video, like, on a down note. I mean, it's not really depressing or, like, I don't know, whatever. We're just going to talk about it. I'm going to take a deep breath, because this one, it's not that I'm not completely unsatisfied, but I'm not satisfied. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, so I decided to try out a new company, and the new company is Hydro Quench Systems. And this is what the little label looks like. There we go. So, I'd heard of this company, but I never heard of this company. So, basically, she's brand new. And I asked a couple people before I ordered, because she was having a customer appreciation sale. It was running since, like, I don't know, the whole month of November. And I think she eventually stopped the sale, like, in December. But I'm not sure how long the sale had been going on. But basically, it was the sale was 40% off of everything. And I discovered that it was, for me, it also turned out to be $5 shipping. So I was like, hey, 40% off and shipping is only $5? Like, what did they do that at? Like, that is a awesome sale. So I talked to some of my friends who are here on YouTube, and they're like, yeah, we heard them, but we ain't heard of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't really know details about the company. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, you get that with new companies. So I go to YouTube, and it may have changed, but I believe when I looked, there wasn't many reviews at all. There may have been, I mean, I know there's less than 10. There may have been like 5 or 6. Don't quote me, but I mean, there wasn't a lot. And then in the reviews, they weren't really talking about customer service. They weren't talking about shipping. They weren't talking about like in-depth reviews on products. Not like reviews that I would personally look for. I mean, they were good overall reviews, but like the meat of the review, it was just lacking for me. So I go on the Facebook page. And on the Facebook page, this was all warning signs, okay? On the Facebook page, you can post a comment on her page. So I always, when we're searching a new company, I always go to their Facebook page to see if they have people posting, if people can post. So the posts on her page are saying, like, it's been 3 months, I still don't have my products. You were supposed to send me a refund, I still don't have my refund. I haven't gotten my package. I want a refund. Like, just people not getting their stuff, people saying they're supposed to get refunds, like a lot. It wasn't like 2, 3, 4. It was a lot. And sprinkled in with these were the people who were saying, oh, I love your products. I can't wait to order from you again. Like general stuff like that. But majority of the stuff, like people post on her page, was like unhappy with stuff. The other thing that was a warning sign was that the actual posts on the page by the business, by her, a lot, like I read a couple of them, like I go back through the history, okay, and I read comments, and like I do my homework. And a couple of her posts were like, I wasn't able to get tracking numbers. Everybody should have their tracking number by now. Sorry it took a long time. Was like one of the posts. Another post was like, everybody should have received their refund. Like refunds were finished today. Everybody should have received their refund. For those of you who are like waiting on packages, everything was dropped off at the postal service today. In my mind, if you are making a post on a Facebook page, you are addressing a large number of people. So when I see that she's saying, you know, refunds have gone out to those who needed refunds, in my mind, I'm thinking that she's addressing a whole lot of people. Because if it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, I feel like you know, individual messages would suffice. Like, you wouldn't have to make an entire like Facebook post dedicated. But I mean, I could be wrong, because within where that was stated in a post was also updating somebody about people about tracking everything. So it was, you know, it was kind of like, what the hell? But okay. So I go on the website finally, and I'm looking at the products. And I'm like, oh, these look pretty good, you know. And then I'm clicking around, and I'm like, well, I wonder what her shipping times are, because, you know, she has to have a different shipping time for this sale, especially because it's been running for so long. And like all over the website, it's saying that, you know, fresh to order products, all handmade, all this stuff. So I'm looking for shipping times. Like, I couldn't even find regular shipping times, but I couldn't find any shipping times about like in coordination with the sale, like nothing. So, as I've just told you guys, there were many warning signs about this company. But damn it, it was 40% off, and it was $5 shipping. Like, it's a good ass sale. So I was like, you know what? I went against my gut. I was like, let me go ahead. And I ordered 4 things. I ordered the day of Black Friday. So, or even, I don't remember. It was either the day of, it had to have been. It was the day of Black Friday or that Saturday, whatever. Y'all get it. So like a week or a week and a half, like a couple days go by, and it wasn't a week. It was like a couple of days. I believe I emailed her like on a Sunday or a Monday saying, you know, I just wanted to know like what your shipping times were with the sale, so I can expect my package to come, yada, yada, yada. And she emails me back the next day, and she said, oh, I just dropped off your box at the post office. You should have it by the end of the week. One thing in that email, though, she also included was that, oh, the postal service, something is going on, and I wasn't able to get a tracking number. What? What? Like, what? So, side note, I have been a product junkie for 5 years. I have gotten many packages through United States Postal Service. Okay. I have sent many packages through the United States Postal Service. Not one time have I not gotten a tracking number, because in my mind, and what the basic premise of a tracking number is it's insurance for everybody. So it's like all parties involved. So the Postal Service, the business, and the consumer all know where their package is. You know, and that's how you track stuff, basically. That's the whole premise behind a tracking number. But you know what? I let it go, because I have to admit that this Black Friday, the Postal Service just sucked. Like, I had one order, and it wasn't the company's fault at all. My one order was just stuck in limbo, like in one spot for like a week before it moved. And it had been shipped out, and it was like in a different state of the company and my state, and it was just sitting there for a week. And I was getting ready to call the Postal Service, and then lo and behold, it all of a sudden moved. So I've had issues with the Postal Service this past holiday season. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to trip, because maybe it is a Postal Service. I've had issues with the Postal Service. It just could be something going on. Okay. So the end of the week comes, no package. Beginning of the week comes, no package. The end, like the mid to the end of like the following week, when I was originally supposed to get the package, still no package. Sent her an email, I think at the end of that week, and was like, hey, I'm wondering if you ever got that tracking number. Still haven't gotten my package. Just let you know, and I want to know where's my stuff, basically. A couple days go by. It had to have been at least 3 days, because there's like an when you send an email, there's an automated email coming back to you saying please allow 24 to 48 hours for response. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it had to have been at least 3 days, and then 3 or 4 days, and I still hadn't heard a response. And I'm like, I know it's the holidays, but you're posting on your Facebook page. Like, I see like you're posting stuff somewhere, so you should be able to answer your emails, right? So I sent another email, and I'm like, hey, I sent you an email a couple days ago. I haven't heard back. Again, have you got my tracking number? Where's my stuff? Still haven't got my stuff. What's going on? I believe a day after she emailed me, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I saw your original message the other day. I haven't been able to get to it. I'm going to go ahead and issue you a refund because you haven't gotten your package, and I checked with the postal service and they have your box and you should be getting it soon, like within the next couple days. And she was able to give me the tracking number at that point. And I'm like, okay, cool. So my package was delivered on Christmas Eve. So I'm like, okay, cool, finally got the package. And I look at, when I get the package, I look at it, and like on the like, what is it, the tracking statement thing, and it tells you the date. So it tells you the shipment date and it tells you the expected delivery date. The shipment date was the same as the day she told me that she shipped it, and I was supposed to get it like the day she told me I was supposed to get it. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, it was the postal service's fault, like, you know, whatever. So that's the postal service's issue. So then I get my package and I see like little spots and stuff on the outside of the package, and I'm like, ugh. So when I see stuff like, it wasn't leaking, but you just saw spots, so that means that something is open. So I open my package, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what I got. I got the coconut strawberry lime oil. This is her conditioning cleanser, and this is a 16-ounce bottle. So this is what it looks like. And let me see if I can open it to tell you the smell. So it's really thick and creamy. It smells like strawberries. It smells really good. It's like a nice clean strawberry smell. Okay. So I got that. And then I also got her banana strawberry frizz-free cleansing conditioner. Again, this is also in a 16-ounce container. And let's see. This one doesn't smell like bananas or strawberries. It just smells like fragrance. It smells like a generic like conditioner. And again, from the looks of it, it looks to be like a standard like creamy conditioner. Okay. I also got her, and I believe this is 16 ounces. I don't know. I also got the coconut mango repair mask, which looks like this. So, open this up. This one smells like coconut. It smells pretty good. Focus for me. There we go. And it's fairly thick. If I wiggle it enough, it's coming out of the container. But oh, it's a nice light deep conditioner. It's got some slip to it. It's got moisture there. I feel it. So this is a nice, I like that it's a nice big container. And that's another thing that appealed to me about her company, was that she offers like big sizes. Like you could get all these in, I believe, in 8 ounces, but like even for her 16-ounce size, the price is not outrageously high. And so finally I got the Slip Daily Styling Cream. So this is what it looks like. And if I turn it around, as you can see, this is the one that spilled. And as you can see, it's like right to there. So basically I lost half of my product when it spilled and it was all over the place. And it's a really like loose, it's a really like loose, like really runny consistency. Like really light. It almost feels like water, like watered down conditioner or something. I don't know. So essentially this is the one that spilled in my container. And you know, initially I had the thought of, okay, let me take pictures and send an email like I usually do when stuff spills. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to go through that whole process. Like, I'm already supposed to be getting a refund back. And you know what? I still have half of this container left, so I can get plenty of uses out of it, or a couple, to know if I like it or not. And you know what? It's just been a whole debacle, like this back and forth emailing stuff, that I'm just tired. Like, I don't even want to deal with anything anymore. Like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. And so I'm just going to let it go. Because, number one, I went against my gut and I ordered anyway. I'm still also waiting on my refund that I was supposed to get like the Friday after Christmas or something. And it's like this is January the 6th now. Haven't gotten anything. I'm not I mean, I'm at the point now where I'm over it. I got my products. I pay my money. It is what it is. Essentially, as you guys can tell, will I be like purchasing from this company again? Probably not. But again, I mean, I think, I don't know. I just wish customer service was much more on point. I also, at one point, I believe I called her customer service number and it's out of order. So I wish like the communication was just there, because if communication was better, I just would feel a lot better about this purchase, I think. And I understand it was the holiday and Christmas time and all this stuff, but I mean, still, like, don't run a sale for like for a couple of months and not be available to your customers. You know, and from looking at her Facebook page, this is not a one-time thing with me. Like, there's other people, you can go and look, and there's people that are saying, you know, you're not answering my emails, XYZ. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this one go. I'm gonna charge it to the game, honey. And that's it. But anyway, that is my Black Friday haul. I have oodles and oodles and oodles of good noodles of reviews to do for you guys, including all of these that you saw here today. So yeah, that is it. Sorry for talking so long. Sorry for taking so long. But that is my Black Friday extravaganza. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Please check out the description box if you're interested in those reviews or anything I mentioned. And yeah, as always, you guys, I hope you continue to have a great new year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.